Hey DIY friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to utilize pretty wrapping paper for wall decor. First thing you're going to get is that Dollar Tree canvas panel, and you're going to use this glue, which I love so much, to apply onto this to attach the actual paper. I like to smooth this glue over everything before applying it, because if you don't, you get those little ridges and you don't want that to show. Now I am cutting the paper just a little bit more so it can actually kind of wrap over this panel, and I'm using some glue to cover everything so that it can actually attach to the back side of the panel, kind of like wrapping it a little bit. I like to use a little sponge to help me apply the glue all over so that it can be distributed evenly. Now I am using some paint sticks that I had cut to size to actually frame this. Now I chose that I wanted to have sort of like a floating canvas type of look, so I am using the paint sticks to be the floating canvas for this canvas piece that I have put the actual wrapping paper on. So I like to do a quick dry run, put everything to make sure that it doesn't look crooked, everything is good. Then you're going to get you some tape. I am using painter's tape, some Gorilla Glue, and now you're just going to piece everything together and attach the pieces of tape onto the major areas so that everything can stay in place while it dries. Now once you put your last pieces of tape on there, you want to make sure you put some on the top as well so that those corners are nice and snug. Then you're going to lift it up, and this is the stain I am using on my wood. Now I am applying some paint I got from Joann on clearance, because this is going to go in my daughter's room. I'm redoing her room and I wanted some pink, bright, just colorful wall art, and this was like the best idea. Now I am putting this directly onto wrapping paper, and it is very, very thin, so you're probably wondering, like, how are you doing this without it actually seeping through, ripping, tearing? Well, it's really simple. I am using some chalkboard spray paint. This right here is what I applied to it first, a couple of coats, and it did not seep through at all. Using my heat gun to dry it out, and now I am taking this off, and I love the way it looks, but it doesn't look as crisp to me, so I'm going to use my black magic marker to outline the entire design so that the words and the images can pop from the background. Now I'm going to put this right back into the middle, and I'm going to apply these little pieces that I have of wood in the back with some hot glue, making sure that this panel stays attached and it is pushed up so that it can have that floating canvas look. And this is all it is to this first DIY, and this is the finished product. Okay, I so love the second DIY because you literally can erase whatever you put on here and use it for any other type of image or words or whatever. So you're going to first apply some heat and bond vinyl onto the top of your wrapping paper. You're going to make sure you squeegee out all those bubbles, and you're going to cut all the remaining vinyl off. You want to make sure your paper is bigger than your vinyl. Mine's wasn't, so I'm cutting off those extra pieces of vinyl that's peeking off of the actual paper. Now I'm applying it inside of my heating press. You can use an iron or whatever, just to adhere that vinyl to the wrapping paper. The goal is to make this wrapping paper waterproof. And now I'm using my lovable glue to apply it to one of the smaller canvases the Dollar Tree have. And at any point, if I don't like this, I can always rip this paper off and put new paper on top with a whole new sign, a whole new word, or whatever. And make sure once again that it is bigger than the canvas, so you can wrap it all around like a gift, so those edges are indeed covered with the paper. So on the back of this canvas, I'm going to be using my hot glue gun to attach the rest of the paper quickly and easily. So once you're done with that, then you're going to get your stencil, or you can freehand any words you want. I'm using the word kind from this stencil I got from Joanne a while ago. And here is the trick to making it dark. When you first do this, it will be light and you cannot go over exactly the marks you just do because it's still wet. You have to allow the marker to dry some. Then go over it again, which allows it to be dark. And I think this little cute, simple, easy DIY was just so adorable for my daughter's room as well. But I was like, you know what? I want to try something else. So I am going to be using some acetone that you use for your nails and just wipe it on off, and look at that. It's gone. So now I have a blank canvas to try something else. So the Dollar Tree mirror words I got, I'm going to apply it to the canvas, and look, I have a whole new wall decor with the same background that I can once again move. And that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these quick and easy ideas using wrapping paper. Have a good one.